Alright, so, so the very first level, for the most part, is completely done. There might be some other things or tweaks I might want to do later, but I have not halted, I have felt that I am completely done with this level for now. And I'm going to be showing off a little bit, or at least the very first segment. Come on, there we go. I was just trying to hide the nav master stuff. So I'm going to play a little bit, show off what's going on, and I've started work on the second level. There's not really enough to show off or to even talk about, so I will be showing all that next week. But let's go with this. It's going to be completely different. That goes on.
The enemies held up in the main center of the city. Take out their supplies, and the city will be ours.
So, one, obviously, there's voice lines, there's music, and some other things to just add layers to the game. Another thing is also being friendly AI, and I've decided on a squad of 3. 4 seems to be just a little bit too much AI, kind of freak out. Well, not freak out. They can kind of get
Thank
stuck.
you. Up ahead.
So, as far as everything else goes, the gameplay, not really a whole lot different. One thing that does need to be is definitely the nature of these things. The guns can fully, and they've actually have flung the AI or the friendly AI. I think the friendly AI are more there for
Take out the enemies
than they are for actual gameplay value. So they're really stupid. I probably want to make them a little bit more smart. Another thing I've done is I've added a little bit of a curve that I can adjust for them. I'll show that off in a minute, but it's a little less chaotic. So let me go back to the third-person example map, and I will show you. So on every enemy, and I was testing it here, I can adjust what I call the difficulty multiplier. Basically what this does is the amount of damage it does. So I can adjust that, and I'm not sure if I still want to, but if I choose to do difficulty settings, I haven't decided yet. And that's a very last minute thing. I can have these public values adjusted, but I can also manually adjust them myself if need be. So right now it's on 10, and I'll show you how crazy a 10 would be. I would call 10 impossible.
Enemy 12 o'clock.
So eventually he'll start shooting me. Give him a second. You're done. You're absolutely done. It doesn't take very long. And I mean, yes, one enemy, he's not that tough, but with the amount of enemies I play that are in the map, it'd be impossible. But that way I can adjust the difficulty curve and all that kind of stuff, and adjust certain enemies without having to go into the code and all that kind of thing. Another thing I have done also, because I sent the map off to some friends to help with playtesting, or sent the very first level off to some playtesting, I've added a pause menu, which just does, you either click resume back into the game, or you can just quit out of the game. And that was more necessary because at the end this thing for ending the level isn't set up yet, because there's not another level to go on to. But I've started at least creating a lot of the art assets for the second level. Once I have enough in them, I'm going to start placing them, and I'm going to basically go through the process that I took for the very first level. Going through developing the map, getting all the art assets in, doing the lighting and all that kind of stuff, and then slowly working on the actual gameplay assets. It should be a lot faster because I'm not creating new enemies, I'm not adjusting the enemies, I just have to place them in there. I'm not even having to adjust or play test any of the things that actually make the enemies work properly, such as, because there are two things that are needed each time you encounter an enemy, and that's my enemy spawn blueprint and the encounter space. Those two boxes I had to tweak and adjust and do things in order to get them to work, along with tweaking and adjusting the AI. Since all that stuff is done, the only things I would need to do is make the level-specific assets, or the level-specific objective things done. The encounter, enemy spawn, and enemies are able to work for any level now, and they are all to a point that I do not feel them necessarily needing to be adjusted, but for now, that's really it. As I get through next week, I'll probably just be showing off a lot of the art assets, because that's really probably all I think I'll be at. I'm not too sure. It all depends. One of them is done, and the whole process or whatever. But I will see you guys then.